for Windows, Spacerocks was developed by Eric Lee Steedle and Brian C. Lowe in 1994 and was published by Warped Software NQI. Although the title is a little bit different, it's Spacerocks: The Adventures of Void Farstar Part 2. And if you haven't played Part 1, well, neither have I. So you're probably asking yourself, what is the objective of the game? Well, you're Void Farstar. Your mission is to destroy all of the rocks without getting yourself killed. You pilot a spaceship equipped with laser cannons capable of vaporizing space rocks. You need to clear these rocks out of space in order to travel deeper into the solar system. One of the most interesting aspects of this game is the actual story for it. You wouldn't think that an asteroid clone version of a game would actually have a really deep story, but listen to this. The story goes, after the defeat of the Venusian invasion force, Venus was thrown into civil war and for the moment was not a threat to Earth or any other planet. On Earth, the hero and one of the few remaining humans, Void Farstar, commandeered a Venusian starfighter which made the mistake of landing on Earth for minor repairs. The starfighter was only useful for space travel and fighting and wasn't used for planetary invasion. Farstar decided to travel to the outer reaches of the solar system and maybe beyond in search of a legendary Earth exploration ship which left before the final World War. Upon finding these humans, he hoped to repopulate the Earth. Unfortunately, there is an asteroid belt that lies between Earth and Mars. Rumor is that the asteroid belt was created long ago by the civilizations on the outer planets to enclose the dangerous planets in the solar system, Mercury, Venus, and Earth. Farstar's first responsibility is to remove this asteroid belt, which is what this game is all about. There are a couple of objects that you do have to worry about. First is the unidentified spacecrafts, which will try to stop you. Most likely, they are keepers of the belt, but there is currently no way of knowing which planet they come from. You'll also encounter space mines, which can really kick your butt. You will notice that the mines look and even act like cruise missiles in the Earth's final World War. Could other planets have been involved in that war that almost destroyed the Earth? Alright, it's now time to talk about the gameplay. Now your spaceship has the ability to fire laser cannons, 4 shots at a time at Spacerocks. The laser bolts will break large and medium rocks into smaller pieces. Your laser cannon can vaporize the smallest of the pieces, and you also have the ability to move your ship using orientation thrusters, which is moving the left and right keys. You can also use your thrusters, which is the up arrow. Your ship is equipped with a semi-persistent shield that grows progressively weaker with use and a hyperspace escape feature. With all of these features at your disposal, your ship is considered a marvel of modern engineering, not to mention a very expensive piece of hardware, so try not to scratch it up too much. As advanced as your ship is, it can still give you cause for concern. For example, hyper-tunnel dynamics are still not fully understood. As a result, there is a finite chance that your ship might explode when it emerges from the hyper-tunnel. Your shields use an impulsive-repulsive generated field, which requires substantial power when colliding with other objects. Your engines can usually provide this power. However, if you collide with several objects in rapid succession or get squeezed between them, then your engines will not be able to provide the power you need. Your ship will be destroyed. Note that the impulsive-repulsive field deteriorates as it is used, and at some point, the shields will lose their entire field and buckle. Alright, now it's time to talk about the Keepers. Who are they? Well, the Keepers of the Belt pilot 2 different kinds of spaceships. A large one, which are droid piloted and as a result predictable and slow. Then there are small ones, which are active pilots. They are fast, agile, and really good shots. The Keepers of the Belt have also built 2 intelligent mines. Seeking mines are the kind that move towards you. Then you have magnetic mines, and those are the ones that draw your ship in. Be warned, death is inevitable. Now, you would probably be thinking right now that this is just some Asteroids clone. There's no strategy in this game, but you would be wrong. There is some strategy to the game, such as the fewer space rocks there are on the screen, the less likely you are to run into them. So take on 1 rock at a time, break it up into smaller ones quickly, and vaporize them, then go on to the next rock. You only have 4 shots on the screen at the same time. There are 2 ways your shots go. after it traveled a fixed distance and after it hit something. So hit something instead of firing just at empty space. Small ships target you very well, but they key in on your present location. So if you're not there when the shot goes there, move around when a small ship comes on the screen. Also, remember, shields only last so long, so only use them when you have to. Like when you're about to get run over by a Spacerocks. When it bounces you, turn them off again. And one other thing, hyper tunneling is useful if you're about to be crunched on all sides, when shields are likely to fail. However, you risk explosion on re-entry, and you might just end up in the path of an oncoming Spacerock. Use it only when you have to. And last but not least, we need to talk about the cost of the game. The original asking price for this game is $12. Now, I know you're thinking $12 is quite a lot for this game, and well, yes, it is in today's time. But in 1994, $12 for this game probably wasn't too bad. And for $12, there's tons of different options, as you see right here, tons of different settings you can use, how to control the asteroids if they're different aliens, the difficulty level, and such off. There is just so many options that you get right here, and for $12, it's not a bad deal. Have you played Spacerocks before? Let me know in the comments below. And like I always say, these are the games that time forgot. These are the games that you've never played. These are the games that never were. I'll see you on the next episode.